How do you sum up this week? I mean, 5-0, but 5 wins and 7 nights against all pretty good teams. Like, how do you feel coming out of that?
I think we should feel pretty good. You know, I think definitely some tough games out there against really good teams. That's like kind of like in the East. You know, like those are the teams that we want to face every single night. And you know, came at us. You know, the games came at us pretty fast. So I like the way we responded every single game. The games were different. You know. And then each game we kept fighting, no matter you know what it is, back to back, whatever the case might be. Just continue to fight, play as a team, and yeah, no, I like our resiliency and just the fact that we just go out there every single night and fight.
Do you maybe feel a little bit different about each other, given you know, like you won the second swept, 2 back-to-backs in 5 nights, and the triple overtime, right? Like,
no, definitely we get some games together. I think one of the things like all year we haven't been able to be together, you know, and play as a team and have everyone. So I think that having everyone back and just you know going through those battles together, you know, like the game and having to kind of find ways to win, like a good.
All the late game reps that you guys have been getting lately, where are you seeing the biggest area of growth at the end of close games? Is it on the offensive end, defensive end?
I think it's both. I think you know, obviously like making sure that we get shots. You know, I think that you know like not turning the ball over, making sure that we get shots. Because I feel like every time we get shots, I mean, we get pretty good shots. And on defense, just keying in on whatever, you know, whatever that adjustment that we made throughout the game at that time, executing that. And we know that, you know, especially when we had that lineup, we got that lineup with all of us, you know, it's just like we can switch and we can guard everyone. So I think like late games, you know, it should be in our advantage. You know what I mean? Like just going out there and guarding people.
Pretty much all parts of your game, but where do you see, like, is it on the defensive end? Is it in the passing game? Is it in the back to the scoring? Where?
Yeah, I think it's everything. To be honest with you, like I just feel like I just do believe that, you know, in my heart that, you know, I'm an all around player, like, and I'm a two-way player, and I can do everything. I can do all of that. So I just think my focus is just on that. Continue to be the best player for my team, and going out there playing defense at the highest level. You know, like making the effort to, you know, whatever you switch and moving your feet. There's something like, you know, watching film on it and continue to get better, just because I feel like I have the ability, and I don't think a lot of people do have that. You know, so I just got to go out there, be willing to do it every single night, and it's been my focus. And I hope that, you know, I just continue to do that. And again, if we win, like I'm happy, you know, like that's all I really care about.
You had those 3 threes in the first quarter. It seems like you're being more selective with when you take your threes. What goes into your? I mean, how do you decide when to attack with that shot?
Hey, man, it's the game, man. Feel it. Just feel it.
Shy of the franchise record for points in a quarter. You know.
Man. You know. Who does? That's me? Gang. Yeah, let's get it. I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, I wish I knew that. I would have chased myself out there trying to get it. I didn't know.
What was yesterday like for you? You didn't make the All-Star, but Fred did. It looked like an exciting moment for you too.
Yeah, no, I mean, super excited for Fred. Again, just someone again. I mean, I was gonna say we got drafted together, but I don't know how he didn't get drafted. But coming in the team, you know, I remember, you know, from rookie year, just being together, seeing him fight to make the team, you know, and he made the team, and you know, being a part of the benchmark with us, like championship, and just seeing him grow, and I think, you know, I think everyone knows like his story is so inspiring, and just seeing someone like him, you know, make it, and I can just always think about that video he made where he didn't get drafted, and you know, he was saying bet on yourself, and now it's like kind of like everywhere, you know. Like I said, I think we should pay him for using it. But man, like it feels amazing, man. And I see his family all the time, so I'm happy for his family. I know it means a lot. It's a great moment. I just want to, you know, you go out there, enjoy it, have fun, and it's great. Obviously for me, like I just feel like, you know, wish I would have made it, but it is what it is, man. Like, and I just want to take it every day, every single day at a time, and continue to get better. I've been through a lot, like the past couple of years, and I just feel like I'm definitely feeling like myself, and feeling good, feeling healthy, and I just want to continue to play basketball. Like, to be honest, like every single night is fun, and again, obviously winning is fun. So.
You said with the way you're playing right now, it'll be hard to keep you out if there's opportunities for replacements. What would it mean to you to go with him? That you mentioned you guys came in the same year. Would it be extra special? You've been there before. But
right. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it'd be special. Like, just knowing that, like our journeys, like we don't have the same journey, but you could tell, like people that came from kind of nothing to be where they are right now, and just kind of like a definition of hard work and dedication, and it would mean everything. It would mean a lot. And again, for me, like, it's just like I said, I always try to focus on every single day. Like, that's my focus, coming in every single night, working hard, playing hard for my team, trying to get wins, and just letting, God and everything else take over the rest.
Pascal, a lot is made of, sometimes you guys give up the size advantage to the opposing centers, but when you go up against centers like Capella and Okongwu, and then you see in the fourth quarter that they're both on the bench, what's that say about the problems that you guys are able to create for them?
I mean, I think again, like it's a two-way thing, right? Like, you play against those big centers, and you give up size, but at the same time, they got to guard us too. Like, so I think that it poses a problem, and the nights where we out there and we fight, and kind of like give our bodies and like try to be out there with those guys, like, we'll be okay, and I think that on the other end, we definitely tough for them to kind of cover all of us on the defensive end. But I just think that, like, there's only, to be honest, like a couple of those bigs that just like, that you have to kind of get ready for. So I think all the other ones we were all right with that.
Going back to what Grant was talking about with the week and how fatiguing it had to be. At what point did you feel it the worst? Like, is it because it's the end? Is it today that you feel it the worst, or did you feel it?
Nah, I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it. Yeah, like I think it's every day. You just take it, like I said, take it one day at a time. Try to recover as much as you can. And I think for me, like that's another step for me. Like, just trying to, like, I think before, I mean, when I was like 22, like I didn't really care. I could play 100 minutes and come back the next day and do the same thing. Now it's like, it kind of hurt you. So you have to, ice and do all the little things to make sure that you're fresh for the next game, or as fresh as you can be. So yeah, we feel it though.
How much are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Oh, no, always. I love back-to-back days and the next day, because there's no practice, there's nothing. I lay in bed all day. I tell Jim and Earl and John Wood, don't call me, don't text me. I don't want to see you. See you the next day.
Pascal, tough loss for Cameroon and AFCON.
Oh, man, why you have to bring that up, man? Oh, my God.
Any thoughts on that? And have you watched any of?
Yeah, no, I was tuned in. I almost didn't want to come to the game Wednesday, man. I was watching that, supporting my fellow Cameroonians, and I've been tuned in. It's been fun, like just having the competition in Cameroon, and like I know how excited the people get about soccer, and obviously disappointed that we didn't win, but I'm just super proud of those guys. Like, I think they made us kind of like glued into the games and wanted them to do so good. And yeah, man, sad moment, man. Way to ruin the night, man.
Have you watched any of Canada's run?
Oh yeah, I've seen some games. I mean, I don't know. Did they make the World Cup yet or not yet?
Not official yet, but
yeah, but now, yeah, they're winning every single game. I mean, it's fun. Like, it's great to see, like, especially people that don't really make it to that level, and they have really good young players, and it's really awesome to see.
I brought it back.
I know, yeah, with it, yeah, you kind of saved it a little bit, but man, yeah, that Cameroon, yeah, it's tough, man.
I have a couple questions for you online, Pascal. Go ahead, Stephen.
Hey, Pascal, it's good to see you. During this like kind of 5-game win streak that you guys are on, I know you guys are still in the thick of it, but like what are you learning about yourselves? Like, this has been a season where you're kind of like learning and discovering things about new personnel and whatnot. So what are you learning about yourselves? on this win streak?
Answer this question, man. You was here the whole time. Was you listening? But no, I think again, like I said earlier, I think just kidding. But no, I think we got to continue to get better. And I think one thing, playing those games in that short amount of time, it builds character. Like I think that's kind of like the main thing. And having everyone back together feels good. So we got to go out there and play hard for each other. And we have tough games. There's no easy games that we played, So it's definitely good for us.
Thank you.
Thanks. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Pascal. Just when you were coming off your injury at the start of the season, the team hit a bit of a rough patch, and you and others consistently kept saying things like, we're going to figure it out. We have to stay confident. What can you say about just keeping that, even-keeled mindset throughout the season and being able to turn it around a little?
Yeah, I think we've been through a lot, and I think for me personally, I've been through a lot, and one thing that I learned going through, all these rough times is just that again, I think I said that before. No matter how mad or depressed I got, it didn't change the outcome or whatever was happening. We lost games and it was tough, and I got injured, and I think what I learned is just continue to be positive. Just go out there, do what I love to do, have a positive mindset, and I think I do believe that things always turn around, and that's my mindset again. With everything that's happening in my life and with basketball.
All right, thank you.
Last question for you, French.
Oh man. Oh Mike.
Bonsoir Pascal. Est-ce que tu m'entends bien? J'ai pas une très bonne connexion ce soir.
Ouais, je t'entends.
Ok, parfait. Est-ce que ton début de match époustouflant, c'était un peu une manière d'envoyer un petit message à la Ligue pour dire je suis là, il y a un remplaçant pour Kevin Durant?
Ah non, j'avais pas ça en tête. Mais bon, pour moi, c'est juste ces matchs-ci sont très importants pour nous, et juste ce focus-là, de continuer à aller, et pour moi personnellement, de continuer à travailler dur. Je pense que j'ai un autre niveau que je peux arriver, et bon, c'est ça un peu mon objectif, continuer d'être le joueur le plus meilleur joueur que je peux être, et bon, si ça vient avec des points, bon, je les prends.
Et on en parlait ces derniers temps, il y avait des petits détails qui faisaient que vous n'arriviez pas à finir les matchs, et on a l'impression que maintenant il y a quelque chose qui a changé. Qu'est-ce qui a changé justement? Comment ça se fait que vous êtes si serein maintenant en fin de match?
Juste que bon, et on a eu beaucoup d'occasions où on a joué en fin de match, donc je pense que juste être l'expérience de ces moments-là, ça t'aide. Et la prochaine fois que tu es dans ces mêmes moments, après avoir regardé le film et après avoir, tu vois, déjà été dans ce moment-là, ça t'aide. Donc je pense que le plus on continue, et puis on a tout le monde ensemble maintenant, donc on essaie de se comprendre, le plus on va gagner, je pense.
Je me permets une dernière question. On a l'impression que tu as de l'énergie jusqu'à la fin du match. Alors, tu es certainement fatigué, mais tu ne donnes pas l'impression. Est-ce que c'est le fait d'être revenu un petit peu plus tard que tu as encore du jus, ou est-ce que c'est tout simplement tu es revenu à une forme optimale en fait?
Non, je pense que ouais, je pense que j'ai une bonne forme, et puis je prends plus soin de mon corps un peu plus. C'est quelque chose que j'essaye de faire plus, et je pense que ça aide. Donc juste essayer de faire des trucs tous les jours pour prendre soin de mon corps. Et bon, auparavant c'était pas la même chose. Donc maintenant j'essaie d'être le joueur le plus meilleur que je peux, et avec ça ces trucs-là viennent en fait.
Parfait. Merci beaucoup Pascal.
Yeah, merci.